Ooh. It's nice out today. We went to the park. I think she's taking a nap now because we were outside for quite some time. I think she's kind of worn herself out. Hopefully she gets a decent nap in, and then she gets a good night's sleep tonight from so much being out in the fresh air. Okay, let's see. Who do we have here first? First person is Chloe B for love. Chloe B for love. Listen to your intuition when it comes to love. You have a new opportunity on the horizon, possibly with a Sagittarius. There's also a Pisces coming in that comes in with long-term possibility if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, long-term potential around your current relationship, but you may need to have patience. Perseverance pays off. New beginnings on the horizon regardless. Bridget, general. Being guided by the divine brings in an Aries, maybe of significance, and it could happen out of the clear blue sky. Feeling well prepared, feeling well balanced, the world is at your feet. New business or job opportunity may come to you, and you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. A Libra comes in. Money is headed towards you with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Financial stability. Tiffany, general. Weight of the world is melting off your shoulders. You have choices moving forward, especially around business and job opportunities. Looks like your career is moving forward pretty quickly, and you're starting a new journey of some type around business, school, work, whatever you do all day. Negativity moves into the past. And your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. You have money coming in. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Large sum of money brings in cause for celebration. Water sign enters that may be of significance. Could even be a love connection if you're not with anyone right now. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. T-Vet, general. Moving forward to greener pastures with the Six of Swords. Five of Pentacles is in reverse. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles could be going back to school, learning a new area of study that you intend to put to use in a personal business or a side business. Could come up at some point, brings in extra money. You've got a wish, put it out into the universe. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, especially around work, where you're earning more respect, earning more money, and a little bit more financial stability comes in. Six of Cups, somebody from your past returns. Lady, general. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care recharges your batteries. Maybe planning a trip to water, by water, or around water, and the weight of the world seems to melt off your shoulders. Feeling no longer like I'm holding myself back, but I'm stepping into my own strength. New opportunities come in around business, work, school, whatever you do all day. Feeling grounded and stable financially, or more financial stability comes in. Some good luck comes in and good karma around business or a business opportunity. Hangman's in reverse. Life starts to move forward when you listen to your intuition. Rhonda. General include work, status, and love. As far as work goes, it looks like you're getting a lot of respect and you may be very satisfied with what you're earning. It doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary happens around work. It seems like it's pretty slow and steady wins the race. As far as love is concerned, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Could be a love connection that comes in if you're not with anyone right now that's a Libra. Soulmate connection can come in as well, that's a Gemini. Be careful that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation. A new beginning is on the horizon when it comes to love, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Cinnamon. Why am I reflecting on my relationship with the Libra at the moment so heavy? Like I have anxiety, like something is about to happen. All right, let's see what's going on. Well, the relationship is growing and transforming with the Death card, so that may be what you're feeling. You may be feeling that something is starting to shift, and you have a wish around the situation. Listen to your intuition. There's no real cause here for anxiety that I see right now. I mean, except for like you may be feeling a little bit stuck. You also may be feeling like I'm waiting for my ship to come in. But it doesn't look like anything terrible is happening around your relationship. It actually looks like the relationship could be strengthening. But it could be growing and evolving. That may be where the sense of like feeling like something's going to happen. I know that feeling. I know what you're talking about. Doesn't look like there's anything to be worried about right now. AG, what will be the outcome of me and Brianna? Well, it looks like at some point, I don't know where you guys are right now in the relationship, but it looks like at some point you reconnect with her if you're not together right now. Reconnection comes in where she may be making you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It just looks like it doesn't end up what you thought it would be, or it's not as good when you get there. And you may be feeling a little bit deflated by the situation. It's going to be your choice at the end of the day whether you decide to stay in it or move forward. But it looks like you're a little disappointed in the end. So you may decide to walk away from her. Fire sign comes in around the same time, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Susie, is he out of my life now? Pretty much. I can't tell you he's not going to pop up at another point, but it looks like he's pretty disconnected right now. I would just, stay alert, you know what I mean? Because he's somebody that could just pop up again at some point. Cinnamon, how does Libra feel with our connection from then and now? Well, he's his own worst enemy. It's like he comes up as like feeling unbalanced. He comes up as feeling there's a hurt around him. I don't think it has anything to do with you, but this has impacted his life more than anybody realizes. And with that, sometimes it makes him like lack perseverance, or he doesn't put in a whole lot of effort. He feels like you guys have a great connection, but sometimes it feels like it's just not going anywhere, or he's not sure that he wants it to go anywhere. It's almost like he may self-sabotage himself. Because I don't know if that wound has something to do with somebody else that's hurt him in a love relationship. But whatever it is, it's like he's afraid. He's afraid more than he wants to let on. I don't know. It's just the thing is with this situation, it seems like it runs very hot and very cold. And at some point, you may want to get off the roller coaster. Like there could be a tower moment at some point where you're like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. It doesn't feel like it ever becomes really what you want it to be. Feels like you guys have a nice connection. And I think that in the long run, if you were to end things with him, he would have a hard time getting over it, and you would move on much faster than him. Adriana, chances on buying the department. Chances on buying the department. All right. I don't know what department you plan on buying, but the chances are pretty high. You've got the sun, which is in reverse, which may only mean it's like a yes, but it's just not happening soon. I think it's something that could definitely happen for you. Yeah. Um, I think that I'm at Anonymous General for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. Could be starting a new journey tomorrow. It looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Life starts to move forward, and you're feeling prepared for it. A new love interest may enter too, feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I could breathe a sigh of relief. Beginning of self, career. The hard work you've put into your career is about to come back. You're stepping into your own strength, and you should see long-term benefits from that around career. It looks like you're no longer holding yourself back, and you're being guided by the divine. You should be feeling a little bit like you've made it to the top of the mountain, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. Career moves forward. Ignacio, General. Might be planning a little road trip, or maybe taking a weekend away. It looks like you're stepping into your own strength. You could be spending time with a Leo and a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you may make a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. Seven of Pentacles is in reverse, which can indicate that the hard work you put into your career, business, school, whatever it is coming back to pay off. And you're feeling prepared and excited for the future, starting a new journey that leads to growth and transformation on a personal level. I think I'm at Snow White for love. Snow White love. You have a soulmate connection coming in with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like you can meet this person through work or school, and a disappointment is moving into the past. If you're not with anyone right now, you have new energy coming in on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. There's a great chance of success around this relationship, long-term success. Sonia, I failed my exam contest. Feeling like a loser right now. Will I win the next time? Will I take it, or should I change directions in my career? Well, you know, that's up to you. If you want to change the directions in your career, you can make that choice and not take the test. Like, that's a decision that you have to make. Like, some things, if you don't want to continue down that road, you can change it. But that's a decision that you have to make. You can't ask the cards, you can ask the cards, should I change? But you're going to get like what are the possibilities? Like, the decision's got to be yours. Like, should I continue to teach yoga? Well, I could decide not to continue to teach yoga, but it's my choice. It's not like written in the stars as to whether or not I'm going to continue to teach yoga. Right now, I only teach one class a week, but that could change. If the restrictions start to ease up and we have more classes, I could take on more classes. You know what I mean? So it's up to you. If you're feeling overwhelmed by this, you don't want to put any more effort into it, you don't have to. Should I change career paths? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, You got a 70% chance, yes, you should change. But that could also be coming up that high because that's how you're feeling right now. Let's see. I would say don't make any decisions out of haste. If you don't have to make a decision right now, wait until you have some time to think about it. Figure out what you want to do. And if this PhD thing is super important to you, I would try again. If it's not super important to you, then I would try a different career path, or just don't do it. Stay where you are. You know what I mean? I don't know. I've gotten to the point in my life where I don't want to stress myself out over stuff that doesn't, like, I've done that already. I don't need to be overly stressed anymore. So if it's causing you too much stress and you find it to be easier to stay where you are or change directions, but don't do anything out of haste. And don't do anything because you feel this way in the moment, because this moment's going to pass and you can take it again. So what's the big deal if you pass this year or you pass in 6 months or whenever it is? You know what I mean? I wouldn't make any decisions out of haste. The cards are leaning towards you changing careers, but I don't think that that's what's going to end up happening. I think you're going to stay on this career path. I think I am at Lovely K. How does Justin the Pisces feel towards me? Seems to think that you're very intuitive, well-balanced, kind, caring, sincere, humble, down to earth, reliable, attractive, and intuitive. Shantae, general. Laying down the law, cutting through boundaries, setting up, cutting through bullshit, setting up boundaries makes you feel strong and stable. With all of that, you could have a new opportunity coming in around work or school. You have more respect and being better compensated around work and school. And if you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate connection coming in. If you are with someone right now, current relationship is a soulmate connection. Not with anyone, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in. They're very passionate. You also have your life moving forward, stepping into your own strength, and possibly planning a trip, a little road trip or a weekend getaway or something. Sepia. Oh, see it yet? General. No longer feeling like you're holding yourself back. A disappointment moves into the past and life begins to move forward, stepping into your own strength. Possibly feeling a little bit more financially stable and a little bit more successful around a business endeavor or a job opportunity. Feeling well prepared. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Careful with that card if you don't want children. And with the 10 of Wands in reverse, feeling a little bit less weighed down by the weight of the world. BJ, me and Anton love in April. And April and May spirit advice. You want spirit cards or you want tarot cards? You want the spirit cards? The Two of Fire, you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So that's April and May. The Six of Water, memories from your childhood or history. Issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspiration. Seeing the truth in a situation, a challenging beginning. I would say that there may be a challenge in the beginning of this relationship, or it may take a while to either stabilize or get off the ground. But once it starts to move forward, it seems to be pretty decent. A decent connection that moves forward pretty steadily. I would just kind of go with the flow right now. Especially with the Two of Fire, new partnerships or contracts. Lena, will my online business bring financial stability? Yeah, you should be making financial stability. Yeah. Sepia. What is Rummel thinking to do next with our relationship? He seems to be quiet now. I mean, I don't know, you got the Hermit here, which means communication may be down, but that shouldn't last forever because the Death card is here, so there's growth and transformation coming in around the situation. It also looks like you have a wish around the situation and decisions come up between the two of you. So I think that basically the relationship should be moving forward and may even be feeling a little bit more grounded in the near future. Sepia, me and Ramel. Might need to have a little bit of patience with this situation. May feel like things are a little bit out of balance. You may even feel like there's little interest, or you may be feeling a little bit bored with the situation. But chances are that you guys are going to reconnect and the relationship is going to move forward. Got a commitment on the horizon. You also have feeling prepared, making a decision for your relationship to move forward. And like the energy that you've put into it is coming back to you. Things could just kind of move forward organically with him. It just may take a minute to get there. It might not happen right away. You might need to have some patience. I know it's been some time. I don't know. It depends on how you're feeling at this point. You may feel like I'm not, you know, I want my life to move forward and I don't want to wait around. Miss Rosie, is it over with Ray? He's not reaching out so often. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's feeling undecided, and he's also feeling like he's put in a whole lot of effort and he didn't really see a payoff. It seems like he's kind of losing interest, yeah, or he feels like it's not really going anywhere, so he's pulled his energy back. It may be time to move in a different direction. Sepia, what will be the outcome for my interview at the hospital? Got a wish around the situation. You got money coming in. You got to be getting something soon because it's been showing for quite some time. Moving forward, starting a new journey. 8 of Pentacles, going back to school, learning a new area of study, on the job training. 4 of Cups in reverse, an offer is made that will be hard to turn down. Wheel of Fortune, you got good luck around the situation. Hopefully you get it. I know it gets so frustrating, even for me as a reader. I mean, I've been on the other side of it too, where I'm waiting for something to happen and it's like, okay, how many times are you going to tell me that, you know, things are shifting? Nothing's shifting. Everything's staying the fucking same. Nothing has changed. So I get the frustration from both ends. Like, I understand it. But it's like, with any of these situations, like the people that have failed tests, the people that didn't get the job, people that, didn't get the house or the apartment or whatever, if it's showing that you're going to get something, you got to get it at some point. It has to happen. It's very frustrating when you're living through it, but it's got to happen. You got to get a job soon, or a better job and it has to be a better job than what you had, because that's what's been showing. Cancerian love life. Might feel like nothing is happening, or like nothing is going anywhere with the Death card in reverse. And you may also be feeling like you're holding yourself back, or you could be kind of stuck in a situation that's not really going anywhere. If you feel like you're in a situation that's not going anywhere, I would try other avenues, because you do have a Cancer coming in that may be of significance, but just watch out that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation, because if you do, it's not going to bring any happiness. It brings a lot of anxiety. It looks like you got a Capricorn coming in that may be of significance, and also an Aquarius. Age Adriana, love. Could have a new beginning with a long-term commitment on the horizon. Taurus could enter, also in Aquarius. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Hierophant and the Four of Wands could be a long-term commitment around the next relationship you enter. You have a couple of different people here. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. No longer holding yourself back, moving forward. Life changes for the better quickly. Next relationship you enter should be a long-term commitment. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure if it's going to be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It could be. Adriana, when could I be buying a department? When could I be buying a department? This fall. Could happen this fall. UAF, Spirit. Okay, you got the Eight of Air. An illusion of being trapped, lack of confidence, afraid to take action. I don't feel like that's you at all, but maybe in some area you might feel like that. Balance, Archangel Zadkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Oh, and then you got Michael, Archangel Michael, the World. Excuse me, a job well done. Joy and contentment, gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. So you got two angels, Zadkiel and Michael. The need for balance and moderation. I feel like a lot of people need that. Like balance and moderation. I feel like I can go from one extreme to the next way too fast. UAF, the impression that the boss coworkers have so far. Oh, how's it going? I forgot you were starting that. When did you start? Monday? Did you start Monday? You seem to have made a good impression. Think that you have a lot of potential. You don't hold yourself back. Starting a new journey. Feeling confident. They have a high hope for you. They think that you're passionate, kind, caring, sincere, hardworking with a lot of potential. Lovely. Is Sid mad because I didn't fulfill what he wanted? No, I don't think he's mad. No. AG. Loss, I need to moderate. What will be the outcome of Brianna and Michael emotionally and the relationship wise? She let him move back in. "99 out of 100 times, the move back in, break up, get back together relationship is destined to be disastrous, even without looking at the cards. It's just usually never a good idea to go backwards, and it's usually even more chaotic when you're talking about moving someone in and moving them out, because it's like if it didn't work before, the problem is like, and I say this all the time, nobody works on, like, people just want a quick fix. Nobody wants to take responsibility for what they've done in the relationship, and nobody wants to take responsibility from themselves. They want you to fix me. I don't want to be alone, so I'm going to move you in here. And it's just fixed. It's just done. We're fine. Everything's good. Nothing. It goes right back to the same broken, busted up relationship. And like, everybody is lying to themselves if they think that that's not what's going to happen. It takes a huge amount of work and personal responsibility that people just don't want to take. So I don't have high hopes for this. No, see? Right off the bat, lacks perseverance. There's a demon involved. There's arguments that surround it. Here you go. Lovers are in reverse. You know, and not even from my own personal life, but from watching my parents. My parents almost got divorced when I was 8 years old. And I fucking swear to God, I wish that they would have gotten divorced when I was 8. Because I would, right now, and my whole life would have just been a million times better. My parents staying together for another 8 years was a fucking nightmare. I don't know who they thought that they were kidding, but it was a nightmare. I don't know why people think going back is the answer. It's not. It's not unless you're really working on the relationship. And it's unfortunate, but usually one person is only vested in the relationship. The other person usually isn't. In my parents' situation, I don't know that either one was. It's like they went right back into the same thing. And it was the same arguments all the time. You know, like my mother wanted a bigger house and more vacations and a newer car. And my father, you know, wanted to hang out with his buddies and party. And, you know, like they weren't working on the relationship. It was like, okay, we're going to take a family vacation, but you're taking a family vacation with a family that's broken. Like, if it's not working, it's time to move forward. And it's unfortunate, but nobody wants to see that. It's not gonna work out for them. So it's not working out. Darlene, what's coming in from me in the next 3 months? What's coming for Darlene in the next 3 months? You could have nice, business and money flow. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Chariot. So it's like business, money, finances all move forward. The hard work you've put into business, career will come back to you. Be careful that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation because it looks like it leads to heartbreak and disappointment. And it looks like you may feel regretful if you do because it doesn't work out for you and you feel negative. You have a Libra coming in that may be of significance, also a Virgo in the next 3 months. Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that makes you feel relief. And you have a wish when it comes to possibly job or business. Looks like a pretty good 3 months, especially for money-wise. More or less. Why my childhood friend is back. Can I trust him? Can I trust him? Yeah, you can pretty much trust him more or less. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, it seems like you guys had a nice connection. There's good timing around it. There's balance around it. Yeah, I think it's okay. Cancerian in general. Slow and steady wins the race. Intuition is spot on, so definitely listen to it. A Pisces enters. It also looks like you have another water sign that comes in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, that may be work, to have something significant to do around work. Because it may work, school, business, whatever you do all day. Because Six of Pentacles is feeling balanced, feeling better compensated, and earning more respect. And it seems to have a water sign, it could be the Pisces, attached to that. Money's coming in. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you bring you to the top of the mountain, and also bring in an offer that would be hard to turn down. Well, here's the thing about people that change their name. After I end the live stream, it shows me how many new subscribers. And I got to be honest, Most of the time, I don't get any new subscribers, and people are always saying that they're new, but they're not. That's why I stopped the green hearts, because people were just lying. And it's like, I have no patience for liars, because I do it for free anyway. So, you know what I mean? Like, why lie and say that you're new when I'll get to you when I get to you? TD, how is Kay feeling about me? He's got some indecision around the situation with the Two of Swords in reverse. But basically, he's got a lot of respect for you. He thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere. He thinks that you're very successful, attractive, well-prepared, intuitive. But he may be slow and steady wins the race right now for whatever reason, because he's got that feeling a little undecided. Emmett, how is my bird Rocky's health condition? She started losing her feathers, and I think it's parasites. Okay, is it parasites? Cards don't indicate that it's parasites. It actually looks like her health is pretty good, but I would take her to the, I would have her looked at anyway. I would take her to the vet. Did M betray me when we were together? I think so. Yeah, I don't think this person was trustworthy. Not 100%. More or less. What can I expect from my old boss coming back? What can I expect from my old boss coming back? Well, it looks like your perseverance pays off. It looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Your career may be moving forward. And they may feel like you have a lot of potential. Now, is this someone who left the company and they're coming back to the company, back to their old position? Because it looks like they would be happy to be working with you, and they would maybe even have a special job or a new position. Or Six of Pentacles is like, could be a promotion, could be getting better compensated, earning more respect. I think it's going to be a good thing. Emily, love reading, I'm single. Okay. You got growth and transformation coming to your love life. You're no longer holding yourself back, which then brings in several options. Feeling like the next relationship you enter is going to be successful, well-balanced, and you'll get out of it what you put into it. It's a very mutual relationship. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer comes up very high for Scorpio and Pisces around you. So let's see what happens. CC, general love for the rest of the week. You may make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with that, then you have the opportunity to manifest new opportunities. Looks like you could be feeling a little bit like I'm putting in too much effort and I'm not seeing much of a payoff. You may have to have patience with love this week. It doesn't look like it's anything magnificent. You may be feeling a little bit weak or feeling like I've been treated unfairly. But by the time we get to the weekend, you may feel a little bit more like, hey, I'm not holding myself back. Somebody new may show up, and that may take your love life in a different direction. Cece, if I agree to dinner plans, how will it go today? It should go pretty well. It's like the Chariot, things are moving forward. Nine of Cups is like a wish. It should be fine. Yeah, I would go. What the heck? Cece. How does Jay feel about me romantically? Will he make a move this weekend? I'm only getting a 33% chance he's going to make a move this weekend, but the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. So when he does make a move, things move forward quickly. I'm not sure it's going to be before the end of this weekend. It does look like things change for the better between the two of you quickly, but it looks like poor timing all week. It just may be a timing issue between the two of you. I think things are going to move forward. I think that's where it's headed. It just may not happen this weekend. Pearl, do you see my ex-friend T ever reconciling with me? Yeah. It could happen sometime before the end of this year. More or less. Love reading. Got a Cancer coming in, and your love life should be moving forward and changing for the better quickly, possibly even overnight. Good luck comes in, a relationship that's well balanced. Starting a new journey through divine timing. I think it's going to be with a Cancer. Happens out of the clear blue sky. Pearl, why didn't she tell me that what was bothering her? I'm wondering if she saw my last message or ended up blocking me. People have an issue with communication. Undecided. She felt hurt. She felt like she had no choice. I don't know. I don't think she saw the last message. But it's like spends a lot of time thinking about things, but doesn't. People have real issues with communication. And I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but women are they do, like, they try to make people guess at what they want. Like, instead of just coming right out to the point and saying, listen, I'm upset because you blew me off on my birthday. They are like, they give people the cold shoulder, and now you got to figure out what's wrong, and I'm going to fucking block you, but then I want you to come back and figure out what the problem is. I would confront it head on, and if you don't get a message back, I would let it go. Because you can't have a good relationship with somebody if there's no communication. And you can't have a good relationship with somebody if it's based on lies or manipulation, or I'm going to do this so she thinks that. Because people aren't mind readers. They don't know what you're trying to do. And she's playing games. You know, it's like, tell somebody why you're mad at them. Tell somebody what they did. Like, I'm hurt because you didn't acknowledge that I was upset that my boyfriend dumped me, whatever it is. Or I'm hurt because you didn't acknowledge that I'm upset because I lost my job. But instead, they give you the cold shoulder, they block you, and you're supposed to figure it out. It just, you know, it's like it's a big lesson for people to learn how to communicate. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And that would make everything so much easier. But unfortunately, it's very hard. TV in general for the rest of the week. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Cause for celebration comes in, and happiness comes in with the Sun card. Life seems to move forward pretty quickly. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The hard work that you've put into something, it could be a business opportunity with the Page of Pentacles, is coming back to you before the end of the week. Cancerian, me and the Virgo. Cause for celebration comes in around a wish. I don't know what your relationship is, but it looks like it's grounded and stable. There's the Virgo. If you guys are just friends, it looks like it could be a stable long-term friendship. It does look like there may be a little disappointment around the corner, but it's not the biggest of deals. It looks like a stable friendship. I don't know who this person is in relation to you, but that's what it looks like as of right now. Oh, Mustafa. Sarah, is them thinking of me? I see him in my dreams often. You're seeing him in your dreams because your subconscious is trying to purge him. I mean, I would say he thinks of you from time to time, but I don't think that that's why he's showing up in your dreams. The whole dream world, I know everybody wants to believe that it has some kind of prophetic meaning to dream of somebody. But the truth is that deep wounds that we hold in our subconscious, they come out in our dreams because that's the subconscious mind. So it makes sense that you're dreaming about people that either you're not over or that have left a deep mark on you. Or sometimes it's also the situation. Like it might be not the person that shows up in the situation, but what they represented in the past. That's the way my teachers have taught it to me. That's why I pass it on that way, because we have between 60 and 70,000 thoughts a day. Does he think of you? I'm sure you cross his mind from time to time. 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. That's a lot. But does him thinking of you because, I don't know, maybe whatever, if he saw the car you drove or something, does that make you dream of him? No. You're dreaming of him because it's in your subconscious, and your subconscious is starting to purge it out or digest it. Adriana, is he really interested in me? Yes, I do think he's interested in you. Yeah. Cancerian, me and the Scorpio. All right, I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but it seems like it's been uprooted and out of balance, and that there could be a demon involved, or some sort of a, the devil could be some sort of an earthly pleasure, or some sort of deceit is around the situation. If this is a love connection or a romantic interest, I don't see love here. So I would say at the very best, there may be cause for, like communication could come in at some point, but it looks like it's sporadic. And like the relationship is somewhat out of balance. I don't know if you feel like maybe you're putting in too much effort and not getting enough out of it. Adriana, why does he act like that? He could be weak and immature. Feeling a little weak, feeling a little immature, also feeling a little bit stuck. I don't know how he acts, but that's what the cards suggest. Oh, you love it. Great, UAF. That's awesome. Good, good, good. I think it's going to go well for you. Pink Doll, does S the Aries regret how wrong he did me? Like, does he even miss me? Because no matter what I do, I can't let go. You don't let go because you haven't moved, like you haven't met somebody else and moved on. That's why. Everybody feels like that until they meet someone else and they move on. I don't see a lot of regret around him, no. I think he's somewhat of an asshole. I don't know what he did, but no, he doesn't come up as feeling regretful. I feel like that's just how it is for most people. I feel like there's basically two types of people. People that have energy moving. I mean, I have a friend of mine, I've known her since I'm 10 years old, and I'm not even kidding. She always had a boyfriend in high school. She was always like in long-term relationships throughout high school. High school ended, she got married almost immediately, had two kids back to back. By the time we hit our high school reunion, she was divorced and she was marrying a woman. Married woman, had another child, got divorced. I mean, her life just moves forward. She does not get hung up on people. So it seems. I'm not in her head, I'm not in her heart or in her soul, but so it seems. She moves on, like her life moves forward. Then there are people that tend to hold on and they get stuck and many years may go by. I'm one of those people. That's been me. I think in my life I've had maybe 4 significant long-term relationships. And in between the relationships, I had big breaks where I was like stuck and feeling like angry and like the victim. Like, you did this to me. This is your fault. You should have treated me better. I deserve better than this. That attitude gets us nowhere, but that's how I felt. Anyway, it goes away when you meet somebody else. When your life moves forward, then nobody wants to go back to somebody who is mistreating them when somebody comes in that the relationship is moving forward. Most of the time, people don't want to hear that, but it is not usually great or good for anybody to go backwards. Now, there have been situations where maybe 2 people dated and then they broke up, they married other people, had children with other people, got divorced and found their way back together. That's different because lifetimes have happened in between. But this, like, breaking up, getting back together, or taking back the last person just so that you're not alone, it usually isn't for the greater good anyway. And like the idea of like hoping that somebody's going to feel regret, they usually don't. They usually don't because more often than not, we're not taking responsibility for the part that we played in it. Yeah, he may have treated me like shit, but I allowed it and I stayed and I accepted the apologies and I went back and I dealt with it and I made excuses. And with that, I became the victim in the situation and he called all the shots, and then I turned around and, you did this to me. I can't get over it because of you. No, I can't get over it because of me, because I don't move through things fast enough. That's just how I and I've had several of my friends who are very similar to me. And I've always admired people that could kind of go through it pretty quickly. Like, their energy is just moving. I've never been like that myself. So I can understand the people that feel like they're stuck in that situation. I've been there before. But your life will move forward when you meet somebody else and the page turns, and then you're not going to give a shit what he's thinking about, because you're going to feel like, finally, I'm in a happy place and I don't need that shit, because he's going to keep cultivating the same bullshit that he was cultivating. You think he got any better? No. Why does he act like that? I did that one. Cancerian, me, and the Libra. Okay. Me and Libra. Might be feeling a little bit burdened by the situation. And I would say be careful you don't find yourself in a third-party situation, because there could be a third-party interference here. But it does look like this person has a lot of respect for you. And it does look like happiness could come out over this situation. Things may be a little stuck right now, but it has potential to move forward at some point. It also looks like balance could come back into this relationship. KM, is Delilah jealous of me? What is her deal? No, I don't get that she's jealous of you. I think that she's just kind of bitchy. She just doesn't seem to have a lot of respect for people in general. And she seems to be recently hurt by somebody, and that may have thrown her whole life out of balance. I would keep your distance from her. You don't want to pick up that negativity. You know, lose. Yeah. Well, it depends on the relationship. You know, like some relationships, it's going to sound terrible, and my younger self would hate to hear me say this, but I've said it before. I remember years and years ago reading, it was, what's her name? Kate Hudson's mother, Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn said, like, I think that she's been with Kurt Russell for like a million years. I don't think that they're married. I think that they're just together. Um, I don't know if they're still together. I think they are. Anyway, I read an article that um, I can't remember what she was doing. It was some kind of self-help something or other that she was selling at one point. And I remember her saying, she's like, I just don't believe that we're meant to be with one person for the rest of our lives. And in the moment when I heard that, I was like, that's so sour. Like, I wanted to believe that, you know, I was going to meet this soulmate and we were going to like happily ever after and we were going to be totally in love and it was going to be like, you know, hand in glove, you know, you just fits. And then, you know, until the day you die and then you get buried next to this person. But the older that I get and the more that I've lived my life, I really believe like what I like. I hear Goldie Hawn's voice in my head all the time saying, you know, relationships grow and change and people grow and change. And you may be supposed to be monogamous with one person for a certain period of time and then move on to the next thing. And I hate to say it, but that's what I really believe now. And when I was younger, when I heard that, I was like, that's terrible to say that. Like, she must be very bitter. No, I don't think that she's bitter. I think she's realistic. And I think that she's like got both feet on planet Earth rather than up in the clouds like I had when I was younger. And I thought like fairy tales really existed. And that's not what happens. Anyway. Sister G hasn't answered or seen my message, will he? I still think he will. I hope he does. I hope he does. I think he will. Oh, they're not married, but they are still together. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I always, and I think that Kate Hudson is kind of similar to her in that way. I know that she's been married before. Goldie was married before, too. I think she was married to, what's his name? The father, Kate's father. But, yeah, they've been together a really long time. Sister, what's T thinking about me reaching out? Seems to be intrigued. She's got a lot of respect for you for reaching out. She feels a little bit unprepared. She feels a little bit like a mini tower moment herself. But she feels like I think that she's either proud of you for doing it or she feels a lot of respect for you, like a good karma comes in around it. I think you're going to hear from her at some point. I just think it could be a little bit down the road. She admires your strength. Ronnie, is my mother going to be okay? It's going to take a long time. Yes, I think she's going to be okay. I do think she's going to be okay. It's going to take time. What sign is she? Because I feel like some signs have a more difficult, I think that Scorpio has a hard time. So she's, I would say I think Scorpio has the hardest time. Just in my experience. Moon, how is the person thinking about me? How is this person thinking about me? This person thinks that you're grounded, stable, kind, caring, sincere, hardworking, intelligent. Like you have a lot of potential and you're very strong and intuitive. Yeah, I know. Well, worrying doesn't help, but it's like how, what else, you know, like how do you help, how do you keep yourself from not worrying because of given the situation? Sister, my future love interest, who is it? Got a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you also may have a Cancer. It could be two separate people or it could be same person. You're starting a new journey soon. You got water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Success comes in around your next connection. I think your love life is moving forward. Oh, September 4th, okay. Beyonce and James Bay, that's their birthday. I gotta know that. Why do I know this stuff? It's because I'm always with the astrology. Virgo, very grounded, very stable, very down to earth. I think she'll be okay. I've just seen Scorpio have a very hard time dealing with death overall. I mean, I think it's personalized individually, but just I've seen Scorpio have a very hard time. Emin, between IB, R, and O, who's the best potential for commitment? IB. R. O. I would say it goes R, O, and then IB. Oh, that's that's the Cancer card. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Let's see what happens. Hey, stranger things have happened. Cancerian, what does JD want with me? This person seems to be all over the place. I don't know where you guys are in your relationship, but it's slow and steady wins the race, and I don't see a love connection here. Does look like things could move forward, and he may be prepared for that, but I don't see love or love interest, commitment, or anything like that, which may just be that it just hasn't manifested yet, or it's not on the horizon. But I would say he's a little bit all over the place. I wouldn't expect all that much from him right now. Ronnie, Sag still interested in me, still want to move in. Yeah, I think so. Yes. And general for this week. General for this week. Stepping into your own strength. You may be working hard at work, like it could be like putting in extra hours on the job training, going back to school for something, whatever it is, it's positive. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you could breathe a sigh of relief. Love looks good with the 2 of Cups. If you're in a relationship looks like it's full of happiness this week. If you're not in a relationship, a new partner could come in. It looks like you have an Emperor here, which could be an Aries, or this could be spending time with a strong male figure. It could be a boss that's significant, father-like figure, or it just could be an Aries. It also doesn't always have to be a man, but it could be a very strong woman. Either way, it looks like it's a pretty good week for you. AG, general love. Maybe feeling undecided about love. Maybe feeling a little bit negative or like let down or disappointed and overthinking things a little bit. But you do have some good luck coming in. A fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in, and also a Libra. could have some new options. Sister, should I contact G and I's mutual friend to see their connection and if he could help things along? Oh yeah, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I think that it's fun. I think it gives you something to look forward to, something to think about, and you got potential here. So yeah, I don't see why not. Have fun. Try it. Give it a shot. I mean, the sun here is in reverse, but the sun is always positive, even in reverse. Maybe it takes a minute, but you still could get what you want out of the situation. Go for it. Oh, his name's R. That's the mutual friend. Yeah, I would contact him. Why not? Maggie, who's coming towards me in love in the next 2 months? Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks like you have a wish. It may be a Cancer. Your love life is moving forward. Could have choices. It could be 2 water signs. Choices come in out of the blue. You might have to have a little bit of patience, but your love life should be moving forward. Mustafa, you're high from sativia. Is that artificial sugar? I don't like artificial sugar. I feel like it does bad things to my insides. Is that what it is? Or am I just stupid? Nikki, my name is Viola and I'm an Aquarius. His name is Don Tori. Leo, is he happy in his new relationship? It looks like he's pretty content right now in his relationship. Yeah. I would try to move forward with your life because it seems like his life has moved on. And yeah, I think it may be time to move in a different direction. Lola, love for the next 48 hours with Libra. Got a little bit of good luck coming in. You've got feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain and some good karma coming back to the situation. Things should be nice over the next 48 hours or pleasant. Nazil, UK, will J and N be in a long-term relationship in the future? Yes, I think so. Nav, general love for Ali, the Aries, and I from now until next weekend. Might be feeling a little anxious around the situation. You may feel like things aren't moving forward quick enough. But it does look like you got good luck coming in towards the end of the weekend. I would say maybe nothing happens until the weekend and then things move forward. Cinnamon, general for the rest of the week. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life changes for the better for you quickly and the sun comes out. It should be a nice week. Magician, how will my male economics professor D think and feel if I start this weekend? I participate heavily in class and analyze. Okay. He'll feel that you're very passionate, like you're moving forward quickly. He'll appreciate your hard work and he'll think you have a lot of potential. JP, my name is Janine. When will Sam and I be in a committed relationship? We're both Capricorns. Could happen sometime in the month of June. I don't know where you are in your relationship right now, but it looks like things do move forward. It's a little bit down the road, though. Sun is in reverse. You have good luck, you have a wish, and you have mutual respect. Something may happen, though, that's a little bit disappointing, and it may just be that it's not moving forward fast enough for you. But it happens in its own time, and I think it happens sometime in June. Coco, love reading for the Capricorn and I. It looks like things do move forward and you are starting a new journey that could be very successful with the Capricorn. You may be feeling a little bit like communication is down, and that just may be how it is right now. But communication should pick up, and as we move down the line through the spring, there is chance for this relationship to move forward with some good karma. You may just have to be a little bit patient with the situation. Green Eyes, does the Libra miss me, and will we meet up soon? I don't see you guys getting together soon. I do think this person thinks about you, but I don't know what your relationship is. I don't see much happening. Not in the near future. It may take a while. Nihak 503, what's coming in the near future? Rest, relaxation, and self-care. A new business opportunity or starting a new business comes in. Listen to your intuition. You'll be feeling a little bit less weighed down by the weight of the world, and happiness comes in, especially around money and finances. Looks like the fire sign is around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That may be of significance. And you may be even traveling across water. Jay, well, why the guy that I've been talking to hurt me? He seems like he's into me just sexually, and I don't want to misjudge him. Is this guy interested only in sex? I don't think he's only interested in sex. I can't tell you he's never going to hurt you, because people hurt each other. Like, you can't live your life. You can't not enter a relationship because you may get hurt. Like, that's just the part of being alive, is taking a chance and being hurt. But I don't think he's only interested in sex. Who haven't I gotten to yet? Sunrise. Who's coming towards me in love next, long term, and when? Okay. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries comes in. Life changes for the better quickly, possibly even overnight. Sometime this spring. Could be as soon as the next 6 weeks. It could take as long as the month of June. Anybody here I haven't answered for yet? My dad's a Virgo. My mom was a Scorpio. Oh, my dog's a Virgo. Dylan's a Virgo. Brooklyn, should I keep holding on to my crush, Bryson? No, if you feel like you're holding on to something that's going nowhere, no. The best thing to do is to let go of it. Yeah, if you feel like this is going nowhere, I would let it go. Yeah, because it doesn't look like holding on to something that's not working, it just builds resistance around the situation. It doesn't make things change. It makes matters worse. Sarda, is the Pisces interested in getting into a relationship? I don't think so. I don't think this person's looking for a relationship at all right now. Summertime, how is he feeling about me after my message to him? Well, the Hermit is here. If he didn't answer with the Hermit, I would say communication between the two of you is down right now. Hermit is usually somebody who's kind of isolating themselves. It's not a bad thing. It's sometimes like turning in to figure out what it is that they want. They may not know what they want from this situation. It seems like they may be feeling a little bit unprepared, possibly even caught off guard, and like nothing is moving forward right now. I would give this situation a little bit of space. If you haven't heard back from this person, I would pull your energy back a little bit. If you've heard back, I would reply, but not immediately. Like maybe wait a couple of hours. Oh, it's weed. Oh, okay. Well, at least it's not artificial sweetener. Maurice, love reading between the Pisces and I. Looks like you may have a long road ahead of you, and it's slow and steady wins the race. Be careful with the Emperor in reverse that somebody's not trying to control and manipulate the situation to get what they want. Situation looks a little stagnant. GP, how does Sam truly feel towards me? How does Sam truly feel towards me? Thinks that you don't hold yourself back, that you have a lot of potential. You're kind, caring, sincere, spontaneous, adventurous, and fun to be around, but they may be undecided about what they want or where the situation is going. There's a little bit of burden around them right now, feeling a little bit weighed down by the weight of the world. Adriana, has he already seen the photo? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't think he's seen it yet. Maria, will I get a raise if I ask for one at my job? Yes, I think you will. Julia, which sign is coming for me through this year? You got a Gemini here. You also have a Cancer. You have a Gemini and a Cancer. Could be slow and steady wins the race, but you're being guided by the divine. Something could change for you out of the clear blue sky quickly. Priya, what will the management decide for my termination from the job? What do you mean, what will they decide? Did they already fire you, or they already terminated you, or you're wondering if they're going to terminate you? Can you just reword that? Because I'm not sure what you mean. Spiritually, does my person of interest want anything with me? I don't know that they've made the connection, or if they know that you're interested in them. They come up as undecided, but I don't think if they have you on their radar yet. So you might have to kind of like put it out there a little bit, or try to cultivate something, because this person may know you or know of you, but not be thinking of you in that way. If they knew that you were interested, it may change the dynamic a little bit. You ever have that happen? Like, I had a friend once. We worked in a grocery store together, and there was someone who worked in one of the departments, and she wasn't interested in him at all. Like, he was just someone that worked there. And then one of the other managers mentioned it to her and kind of put the idea in her head. And then all of a sudden she was like kind of interested. But it's like, if he hadn't said anything, she never would have made that connection. That's what it reminds me of. I don't know if he's got any clue just yet. Flower love, energy check on Libra. Eight of Cups is someone who's walked away or turned their back on the situation. I don't know where you are, but it looks like this person feels a little bit uprooted or ungrounded, and they may be a little bit stagnant, or they may have pulled their energy back. MJ, Brandon the Aries, current energies towards me. There's sharp energy here. Sharp energy and betrayal. I don't know what the situation is, but that's what comes up. Shira, is S interested in me romantically? I don't know. No, I don't think so. It's weird, the energy, because the energy is like stuck, like it's not going anywhere, but there is long-term potential, which is, it's like, that's very like contradictory. But it could be that, like I said to the last person, they haven't made the connection yet. And there may be potential ones, long-term potential, once they've made the connection and they realize that this is an option for them. I don't know if they're looking at it like it's a romantic thing at this point. JD, general reading. No longer holding yourself back. Your either school, business, work, whatever you do all day is moving forward, and happiness is coming out. Financial stability comes in and money flows to you. Looks like somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Your perseverance pays off. Stepping into your own strength brings you to the top of the mountain. You have a wish. You've got like good money stuff and financial stuff happening. Pretty Aldo, when will the relationship between the Pisces and I kick off? When will we see each other? I don't know if the two of you are on the same page right now, because the Three of Cups could indicate there's a third party interference. I don't know where you are in this relationship. Like, to ask when will this relationship kick off makes me feel like you're not in a relationship. So if you're not in a relationship, where are you in the situation? Because Three of Cups in reverse can indicate that there's somebody else that's involved here. I don't see a relationship between the two of you right now. I don't know what's going on with this card. I think the two of you need to get on the same page. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but it looks like somebody's pulled their energy back with the Eight of Cups. And the Hermit is here, which could indicate that communication is down. I think you guys need to have a discussion with one another. tell him, will AB be with me in a love relationship or with N in the future? I don't know that this person's going to be with either one of you. There's indecision around this person. This person's got plenty of choices and opportunities, and they don't seem like they're making a commitment. It looks like they've got the world at their feet and the ball is in their court. I don't think they're going to be with either one of you. I always say this. I hate questions like that, because as soon as you put yourself in opposition of someone else, you're always the loser in the situation, always. That's just the way energy works. But the thing is that N could be doing the same thing, which would make both of you not like losers in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Not losers, but like if you're anytime you're in a situation where it's like, I need to be the chosen one, pick me. You're gonna pick me? I'm the better one. Pick me. Lowers your vibration, brings your vibration down. Now, if both of you are doing this, both of you are feeling the same way, chances are someone else is going to come in and this person's going to be with someone else. See, the energy of getting what you want is to not feel like you need it, and not to feel threatened by anyone else, and not to feel like somebody else is coming in and taking what's yours, because nobody can take what belongs to us. But the person doesn't belong to you if you're competing for them, because you don't have to compete for something that's yours. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Right now, it doesn't look like this person is going to be with either one of you. JP, have I met my lifetime partner yet? No. Yeah, Zara, you could close. Thank you. Psychologica. Is the energy connected to me? Does he feel me? Is his energy connected to me? Yes, I think he does. I think he does feel you energetically. Takira, general for finances. General for finances. Balance comes in and things change for the better for you quickly. You may make a decision to take on something else or whatever it is. Feeling ambitious, the slow and steady wins the race, but your finances are moving forward. This may be starting a new business or a new way to bring money in, and you're feeling very ambitious. I think your finances are improving, or you're adding something to bring money in. Emin, does the Taurus love me? No, I don't think that the Taurus is in love with you. They may care about you. They may think that you're a nice person, but I don't see like somebody being in love with you. No, this person being in love with you. Teresa, oh, does Abel want anything with me anymore? Yeah, it looks like he's actually putting hard work in, moving forward. The relationship moves forward pretty quickly. Yeah, I think he does. I don't know why, if he asked that, maybe you're going through like a funny time with him, but it looks like things are going to end up moving forward. Anybody here I haven't answered for yet? I think I got through most people. Yeah, I was thinking about doing videos about the whole like Agnes Vivarelli explains it so good about the like trying to get love from somebody. Her videos are really good, the way she explains it. But I feel like that's a lot of people's issues, is that they're looking to get love from someone else, which is then pushing it further away. that I wanted to do. And also like when there's a lot of hypothetical questions, like tarot can be very difficult to navigate anyway, because it's like sometimes it comes like sort of coded, and it doesn't make sense until after we get past it. Like sometimes you look back on it and you're like, oh, that's how it happened, but when you're going through it, it makes no sense. But sometimes people throw out a lot of like hypotheticals, or like things are very unclear because the question's coming from like an unclear place, you know? Like if you're asking about a love relationship and you're just interested in someone, like let's just say, for example, I always talk about the guy from the bar. Like let's say that I were to ask the question, love between me and Joe from the bar. Well, there was no love between me and Joe from the bar. I had a crush on him. He didn't have a crush on me. So that's kind of a hard question to navigate, because the cards can indicate like the energy is kind of like a little bit deceptive, because it leads you to believe that you're already in the relationship, but that's not what was happening. I don't know. I was thinking about doing a video on that, like the clear questions. And a lot of times, like people will ask questions that they're not asking the question they want the answer to. They're trying to manipulate the answer out of me. And we realize that later on, like the question will be like something like, why was he buying, I don't know, zucchini? And I'm like, well, I don't know. He was hungry, you know, like why somebody buying, you see somebody buying stuff. Okay, they were at the store, they were shopping, they were having company, right? But the question the person really wants to know is he inviting me over for dinner? You see what I'm saying? Like sometimes I get questions like that, and it's like, it's hard to answer those questions because that's not the real question you're asking. You're trying to manipulate me into saying, well, he's going to invite you over for dinner. But that wasn't the question you're asking. So I don't know, I'm thinking about doing that, doing a couple of other general videos. We'll see. If I have time tonight, I will. Manny, will I find a new love interest soon? Yes. Quickly. And it kind of happens, everything changes sort of out of the blue. Zara, general love reading for the rest of April till the end of May. Nothing from the Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius is definitely holding back right now. But you should hear from them at some point, because here they are. But you're going to have other choices that come in. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, possibly a Virgo and an Aries are around. You may be feeling undecided too. You may not know what you want between now and then. Mel, has the Aquarius begun to have an epiphany or receiving messages in his sleep state yet, as I am? Epiphany, yes. Messages, I don't think so. But I think epiphany, yes. 3 aces around that. Zara, is there black magic or anything influencing the Pisces? No. He doesn't have any black magic on him. Oh, thank you, Manny. I appreciate you too. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you all very much. And I will be back on at some point tonight, probably around 10 o'clock. I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you all. Good night.